What's up? What's up? Episode 30-something, 35?
35, 36, 35, yeah. I think. I don't know. I forget. But
a new record has been set in the NFL. We've got 10 teams void of an NFL coach, but 5 of those slots have been filled up already. The Giants, Falcons, Ravens, Dolphins, Titans.
Yeah, and that isn't including also vacant OC spots along the way.
Mike McDaniel on the Chargers, the Eagles, no one. But honestly, I'd rather have no one over Kevin Patullo, just saying. We're going to be ranting about some things today. We're going to be ranking some things.
Yeah, we got the rest of the playoffs to talk about. We got I want to say about
we've got the college football,
the national championship to talk about. We got baseball news to talk about. The baseball season is coming up on us, so
quicker than we expect.
Yeah,
this is going to be the last episode, not in the new studio. We're in a different room right now, if you couldn't tell. Mike and Den in my den right now with new lighting. Hopefully it's better. If it's not, I'm sorry.
It's we're in a process of
we're making things progress together on this page, and that's what we do. We make progress. So this is going to be the last episode with that terrible laptop that hopefully isn't being picked up on the mics. And yeah, just getting that out of the way. If you want to follow on Instagram and TikTok, for all the TikTok viewers live right now, we've got some TikTokers watching in. We go live while we make these episodes, so if you want to be a part of that, make sure you check it out, and then you can watch this episode afterwards.
Yeah,
you can see the same thing twice.
Check it out on Spotify, YouTube,
Apple Podcasts. I'm sure people watch it there.
Yeah. But yeah, no. If you guys want to catch up what you miss on the live, we recorded on our Spotify and everything. So.
So with that being said, we can talk about the NFL first if you want.
Might as well, since it's the big thing right now. It's championship weekend. So we got the AFC Championship, the NFC Championship.
I said last episode, I want a team to make it and win that hasn't won before. And this is the first time in NFL history where all 4 teams, the final 4, have won a Super Bowl in the past 10 years.
3 of the 4 QBs have not won.
That's true.
Super Bowl. So
we're going to see. I mean, at this point, it's probably going to be the Patriots, and it's probably going to be the Seahawks.
Which I don't want to see the Patriots. The Patriots just started, and not so bad about the Patriots. They're going to be good. I think they'll be fine. But they were able to rebuild so quick, which good for them, good for their organization. Just shows how much of a great organization they have is being able to rebuild like that and get right back to where they ended things. So, yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see who wins this week.
I mean,
it kind of
is there any chance the Broncos win?
I don't know. I mean, I want to be Jared. He was a QB for the Patriots, so if it's a game to get back at them, no better game than the AFC Championship. But do I have confidence? No, because he hasn't had a snap in a game in 2 years.
Yeah,
and to go from being on the bench to starting in the AFC Championship game, which, I mean, the only good thing is they don't have any tape on him.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens, but do I see the Broncos beating the Patriots defense? No, I don't. And I'll take the Patriots, but I really don't want to, but I will give it to them.
Yeah.
But it kind of sucks with Bo Nix breaking his ankle. But
it does suck. Because if that's the case, I wish the Bills would have won.
Yeah.
Because I would want a deserving team to get to the Super Bowl. I feel like the Patriots have had an easy path. They played the Chargers, which...
Well, this is where...
The C.J. Stroud threw, 4 picks?
Yeah.
Terrible.
And the thing is, the Texans were still pretty close in that game. And if they would have just had 2 good drives, they could have taken that game over.
Yeah.
But
and before people start saying, oh, well, the Patriots defense is just that good, C.J. Stroud played one of the worst games.
That was the worst game I've seen him ever play. And honestly, probably one of the worst games I've seen in the playoffs.
Yeah. Unlike the dim-ass room in here, the lights were too bright.
But I mean, the weather was a factor. You could tell. But 4
interceptions.
Yeah, that was bad.
Serious, and they were bad ones too.
But then let's not talk about just him having interceptions.
Yeah,
Josh Allen had a terrible game of turnovers.
This honestly, when you look at the wild card, the first few games in the wild card were so good.
I think this playoff is all defensive games.
Yeah,
there's been maybe 2 offensive games. But everything else has been defensive.
The games from the wild card weekend were really good, except Chargers-Patriots. This past weekend, the divisional round sucked.
For an offensive game, it was bad. It was.
I think the only I will say the good one was the Bills Broncos, but even that one was sloppy.
Yeah,
Like there was so many an
turnovers.
overtime game.
I think Josh Allen had 5 turnovers. Bo Nix had 2 or 3, but every game had well over 5 turnovers total in each game.
It was terrible.
And it was just,
the only game that was entertaining that I really liked, Seahawks Niners. Hate watching the belt to ass right there. Bang bang Niner game.
I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. So I'll give my hats off to the Seahawks because they
look scary now. I mean, I think they're beating the Rams.
I think they will. The Rams did not look good.
No, that's just it. They haven't looked good all playoffs. And I really was hoping that this playoff bracket, this playoff season would have been better than it is. I feel like there's a lot of wasted potential with this season.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Rams could have been better. Panthers got hot, but I think the Bucks could have been better. They just got so injured and they were so unhealthy that whole season. The Niners were more injured than they should have been. The Eagles were hindered from an OC. The Packers were hindered from their play caller, LaFleur.
Yeah.
So many teams were like nerfed. And I feel like if we would have got the full potential of all these teams, it would have been way more entertaining.
And like I said this to you during the week, truly all the teams left, I don't see them in the same spot next year.
No.
I really don't. And nothing to go against those teams, but
except maybe the Seahawks.
It depends though, because now they're going to get first overall division teams playing each other, and I don't think some of those teams are ready to play first overall. Like
I will say, this next season is going to whip the Patriots and Broncos into shape. And
because they're going to play tougher teams.
We've been saying this. I think both of those teams will be better next year, despite having a good record this season.
Yeah.
I think if the team next year and the team this year play, the team next year is going to win. They're going to have more chemistry together. They're going to be playing tougher teams.
I think their record will be worse, but I think they will be better. To make it make sense, I think
that makes sense.
They will have a worse record, but they will be a better team because they're playing tougher teams. Yeah. You won your division. You're playing all the division winners now. That's why everyone, honestly, isn't sold on the Broncos or the Patriots because their schedules were soft.
Hey, at the end of the day, they're the final 2 teams in the NFC.
And my hat's off to them. Now you got one game to get to the bowl, and hopefully it goes from there. But
so there's 4 possible options. 3 of these 4 have happened already, recently. Denver, Seattle.
Yeah.
Patriots, Seahawks.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, the Seahawks beat the Broncos and went back to the Super Bowl the next year and lost to the Patriots. Is that what happened?
It's mismatch. I think they lost to the Patriots, then they went, the Broncos beat them. Right now? No.
I thought the Broncos beat
the Broncos beat the Panthers, and the Seahawks beat the Broncos.
Yeah. And then the Seahawks played the Patriots, I think, the next year.
Yeah. I thought Super Bowl 50 was the Panthers. And then finally, Super Bowl 53, the Patriots-Rams. So the only matchup that hasn't happened yet was the Broncos against the Rams. That's the only matchup that hasn't happened.
And sadly, I don't think we will see that matchup.
No, I don't. I think that's the matchup least likely to happen.
I think it's going to, honestly, I think the Seahawks will win the Super Bowl.
You think they're winning?
I think so. Out of the 4 remaining teams, they're the best equipped.
So we think the most likely scenario is going to be Patriots-Seahawks?
I think so. Now, every time I've picked, it's been completely opposite.
Correct.
So,
so if you could pick Patriots-Rams right now, then we'd get the matchup I want, which is the Broncos-Seahawks.
In the end, I think the Seahawks are going to be in the Super Bowl, and I think they have the high likelihood to win. It all depends on how Sam Darnold plays, though.
Mm-hmm. And
because their defense is good.
He's proven himself at this point.
Yeah,
I think if he beats the Rams, he can definitely beat the Patriots.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think the Seahawks match up really well against whatever team they get.
Yeah.
But I think the Seahawks will beat the Rams because the Rams just, when I watch them play, it's sloppy.
That's just how this whole season has been, it seems. Every team doesn't seem worthy, but then we're realizing, 10 head coaches have been fired. All these new teams are in the playoffs.
Yeah.
This was just a shifting year. So maybe that's why it seems like every team is bad. This is just a changing of the tide this year.
Yeah. I
wanted the Bills to win. I wanted the Panthers to win. I wanted the Texans to win. Obviously the Eagles, but I wanted the Jaguars to win. All of them.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Like, it's just, nope.
The sad thing is, like, if the Texans would have played better, they would have won.
Yeah.
If their offense would have played better, they would have won. Because I'll tell you, that Texans defense gets turnovers, and they're a solid defense.
Yeah.
So
going with the ranking right here, with the 4 possible matchups we have in the Super Bowl, the one I think is most likely to happen, and you agree, is the Patriots-Seahawks.
Yeah, I think that one's pretty definite.
The one that's least likely to happen is the Broncos-Rams. Would we say the one that's second most likely be the Patriots-Rams?
Yeah, I would say that.
Yep. And then the third least likely would be Denver-Seattle.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, because I think the Patriots right now, out of the 4 teams, the Broncos are the biggest underdog.
Yeah, and it's because they lost their quarterback.
Yep. And I think the Rams are probably the underdog in their game too, because the Seahawks have been.
And it's in Seattle. It's in Seattle.
And it's in Seattle. So yeah, I do think Seattle wins the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be Seattle beating the Patriots, I think. Or the Rams get there and then they beat the Patriots. I don't think the Patriots, they're finally going to play a good team.
Well, that's the thing is, like, and nothing taken away from the Patriots. Like,
Yeah. No.
I think the Patriots are a solid team, but I don't think they are built to beat the Seahawks. I think they could beat the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could, but I don't think they could beat the Seahawks. The Seahawks just look, unless you get a terrible Sam Darnold in that game, the Seahawks look like they're going to take it.
Yeah.
And I'll say I think the Seahawks will win.
Okay. Confidently. So, talking about playoffs, we're done with that. Let's talk about the offseason. Let's talk about
Well,
the
also, would
future.
say the most exciting part of this past weekend was probably...
Get it out.
I have to get it out.
Just talk about it.
It was probably the national championship game, Mendoza and Beck going back and forth. And then probably like the best part was around 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. That's all I wanted to say.
You need to put your mind towards greater things. You can't, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Hey, it was a solid football game.
Yeah, it was a solid football game with fans of both teams really showing out for their team. Emotional.
Yeah. Really showing their facial expressions out there.
Yeah. Michael Irvin, Ray Lewis.
Very dangerous out there.
Very dangerous.
No, but not gonna lie, to get on serious topic now. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad Miami lost because Michael Irvin was so annoying. He was so annoying. And he's on the sideline coaching up the players like, dude, you can't even be on the sideline right now.
Yeah.
And
apparently he can.
Okay. But now let's get back to what we were talking about.
I think personally Mendoza, that was the peak of his career right there, because now he's going to be a Raider.
Well, not only that, but he was good. But they're talking about him like he was better than Joe Burrow in 2019. No, not even close to that.
I don't think so.
If you take LSU 2019 compared to them, they destroy Indiana.
LSU,
and I don't care. Anyone out there can say that. I don't care. LSU was on a different level.
I was going to say that. I was going to make that a talking point in this episode. We talk about different championship teams. I think LSU 2019 is number one.
Oh, 100%. And I would 100%.
I mean, Indiana's good. I think they're second.
I think they're good because they have a good story. They don't have any 5-star players. They have 3 or 4 4-star players.
Yeah,
it's a neat story. Indiana's known for basketball, not football, and coming all this way.
Joe Burrow,
dude. There's no comparison.
The 2 best receivers.
There's no comparison whatsoever.
You're telling me there's a Jamar Chase and a Justin Jefferson coming out of Indiana?
No. And Joe Burrow is on a way different level than Mendoza. Nothing to take away from that from Indiana, but there's no comparison.
No, there is
whatsoever.
Joe Burrow. Don't mean to glaze Joe Burrow here, but he deserves it.
I'm telling you, Joe Burrow was completely healthy, best quarterback in the league.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just saying that.
I agree. Yep.
If he is completely healthy, and that's what sucks, is you've had one healthy season from him.
Super Bowl season?
Yeah.
Yeah. The one season he was healthy.
And that's also coming off a rookie season where he tore his ACL.
The GOAT.
So,
it's the GOAT.
I'm just saying that, there's no comparison, and not to, glaze Joe Burrow or, talk bad about Mendoza, but
Yeah.
No, there's no
I
comparison.
cannot wait for Mendoza to be a Raider.
I mean, and
I
that
feel
sucks.
bad.
And that sucks is because
It's
when
never gonna be
quarterback,
better.
when quarterbacks go to teams like that they're good out of college, they mainly have 3 seasons.
Yeah, that's where
And
that's
they're
where
down to
careers go to die.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's the sad thing is because what teams do the wrong way is they go, oh, I'm going to take a quarterback and then I'll build the team.
Yeah.
Not build the team and then, I just need a quarterback. And the sad thing is for rookie quarterbacks coming in, if they don't do well the first 2 years, you're done.
It's your fault. It's not the
GM who's supposed to be building the team, which I will say this for the Bills' sake, their GM is terrible.
I agree.
The fact that Josh Allen has no receivers to pass to, except for your number one is a guy that can't even show up to team meetings and practice.
Keon Coleman, who got thrown under the bus in an interview a couple days ago, said it was his decision to hire him. I don't know, bro, he's still on your team. Yeah. Why are you trying to get him? Yeah, that's drama right there. Imagine if that happened on the Eagles. Oh my God, I don't even want to. I don't even want to bring Devontae Smith. I don't want to bring AJ Brown onto the team.
I don't even want to talk about the Eagles. No, that's for our segment. Let's rant about it. I'll wait for that.
Yeah, sorry.
It's sad for those quarterbacks, but the thing is that's how the league is. Yeah. The league's a business in the end, and they're gonna be like, oh, he's the number one quarterback, so let's take him. The only thing that benefits him is that he would go to the Raiders, and Tom Brady's an owner of the Raiders. And to have the best quarterback in NFL history pretty much be someone that can kind of help you along the way almost, that should be good for him, but we'll see how that pans out.
I think Mendoza is screwed, and I think he's currently laying in bed right now. Like,
if I was him, I don't know if he have another year out. I might just stay.
He should, honestly.
In all honesty, because there will be a better team. No, it'll probably be the Raiders again next year. Let's be honest.
Probably.
They'll probably be.
It'll probably be the Titans next year. Then he's even more.
Yeah. So you might as well just go this year. You just won a national championship. Yeah. Might as well just go.
The quicker you go, the quicker your rookie contract expires.
Yeah, that's another team. You get the money. If you're the first overall pick, you get a good hefty paycheck right off the bat.
Mendoza jerseys are going to go wild in Vegas. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can talk about if my TikTok live wants to actually not be stupid. I'm gonna rant about this after. This is what I'm gonna rant about.
That's what you're gonna rant about. Let's rant about it.
Yeah. About this dumbass laptop, we're gonna make a little tier list here. We've never done a tier list on Rant and Banner in the 35 episodes. Do you know how tier lists work? It goes S, A, B, C, D, F, usually.
Yeah, I've never done this before.
S tier. S tier is like God tier.
Supreme.
A tier's great. B tier's good. C tier's eh. D tier's no.
And then
F tier,
garbage. Okay.
So we're gonna look at the 5 head coach signings that have happened so far, and we're going to put them on this tier list, and we're going to see how good they're going to pan out. In these 5 years that they're going to be on these teams, how good will their tenure be? Getting started, I'm going to save this one for last. We're going to start with Robert Saleh on the Titans. How good do you think his 5 years will be as coach? Will he make it 5 years?
That's the question. I mean, did he make it 5 years with the Jets? How long was he with the Jets?
3?
I feel like he got a job way too soon.
Yeah.
Because, he was on the Jets, got fired, being the DC of the 49ers, had a great 49ers season.
Yeah.
With all the injuries and stuff.
And now he's in the Titans.
Now he's coaching the Titans where they're a project.
Yep.
I don't see the first 2 seasons going well. Maybe by season 3 they have a better year.
The question, here's the thing. This is the rub right here. Do the Titans stick with Saleh even if they're failing, or do they think the coach is the problem and they move on right away? Because if they can stay with him and build the team, I think they will be good.
And that's the thing is, in today's league,
there's no patience.
There's no patience. It's you got to win now or you're gone. And that's where I have a problem with a lot of the players get the blame, but a lot of players need the steps in order to become the player that you want them to be.
AFC East, Vrabel is the longest tenured coach in the head coach in the AFC East, and he was hired last year.
Yeah,
he has been the longest head coach current in the AFC East. McDaniel gone. Jets coach was hired after him.
Yeah, that's right.
Bills coach fired. It's crazy.
I mean, yeah, and that's well. The thing with the Bills is McDermott was there for a while, but
Yeah.
in the end, I think it was a GM issue, not a coach issue.
Yep, and they got rid of McDermott because Josh Allen sucked.
And that's a whole other thing I want to talk that we can talk about. Then.
Yeah, we can talk about.
But no, I want to put Salah probably at B. I think it'll be B.
I was gonna say D tier, so should we go in the middle and put C?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Because I think, like I said, I think the first 2 seasons is going to be god awful. I think by season 3,
you think they stick with him?
I think they will. Because I mean, you got to think that team's a project.
It is.
You have now it's going to be a year 2 quarterback, and I mean, you did hear players talk highly of Salah from the Jets, but he's a defensive-minded head coach. He's not offense.
Yeah.
So his whole thing is building that defense.
Yeah, and this offense needs building. Yes,
and that's why. Yeah, and
I think C tier's fine.
I think C is because I think first season or 2 seasons it won't be that good for the Titans, but I think by season 3 they stick with him. I think he'll have a better go of things.
Next for the Ravens, Jesse Minter. I think he has more pieces to work with than Salah does.
I think he has an upside.
Yeah.
I think because he's coming from the Chargers, right? I think he's probably from the Chargers. He's another defensive-minded head coach now.
And I think they have a good enough offense to the point where if they focus on defense, because we were saying on paper, the Ravens, their defense should be good.
Their defense is stacked with talent. Yep. And I don't know what it was this season, but I think he has a higher upside. I think I would put him in the B tier then.
I was agreeing. Yeah, I was going to say.
I'd say B or A. I would say one of those.
I would say B. Yeah.
But no, I think he has good upside because he's a good defensive-minded coach, and that Ravens defense is good. It's going to take whoever they bring in on the offensive side to see if that offense can keep going and build around Lamar. That's if they hang on to Lamar, because there are some rumors that he can get traded, which I don't think they would. But you wouldn't trade your quarterback if you just fired your head coach.
No. So I think he's good.
Yeah.
Moving on to the Dolphins, we have Jeff Hafley.
Yeah, I have no clue who that is.
I think he's stuck with a franchise that's about to tank some money, get rid of.
Yeah, so he'd probably be the D tier, maybe.
D
or F? You want to go F?
That's just it though.
Well, Tua's done. He's not coming back, so they're looking for a quarterback because
they still have some pieces though.
Yeah, is Tyreek going to be back or is he going somewhere else?
I don't know.
You got Waddle, you got
a Shane,
Yeah, they got pieces. But they also got to build. I think they're D, F tier.
Yeah,
because they got a ways to go.
I would say probably maybe we go F.
You think? Because who else is left on that?
We got 2 more that are probably going to be higher up.
Okay.
I don't know. Should we go F tier for Jeff Hafley? Is he stuck with nothing right now?
I think he's gonna have a rough go of it.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he lasts for more than a year, honestly. I'm putting him in F.
I would say a year, maybe 2.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
You just got thrown in it.
You're put in a dumpster.
Yeah, you're pretty much you're dealt a terrible hand.
It's you're being born in a dumpster.
Yeah.
You got nothing.
The Dolphins might be the worst team next season outside the Raiders.
Maybe, yeah. Because the Raiders got Mendoza now. He's going to save that whole franchise, right?
For Raiders fans' sake, hopefully.
I hope so. I feel bad for Raiders fans. I wish the Raiders were better.
Well, I think it's now since they moved to Vegas, hopefully they get it going a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And with Brady in cahoots with, some higher ups, got some power.
Yeah. Yeah.
NFL will start scripting the Raiders to do a little better. Yeah. They'll be fine.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
2 more spots here. We've got the Falcons with Kevin Stefanski. I think the upside to this is very high.
I don't know, just because of he's had young quarterbacks that he wasn't able to mold. And Penix being, this is his 3rd season now, so he kind of has some sort of more knowledge of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is high upside because he's also bringing in his OC from the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that being honestly S.
S.
Yeah.
If we're gonna reserve each tier to one team, would you say A because the final one's probably better?
But the final one, I don't know.
You don't know
the more I think about it now, I don't know what the final one.
But we can talk about it now. John Harbaugh with the Giants.
And the only reason why I'm saying that is because he goes, and I'm not nothing against Jackson Dart. I think he's good, but I think Lamar's better.
Yeah.
I think Lamar's a better quarterback. I think
Dart can be molded more at this point.
Well, yeah, because he's younger. Honestly, it's more on the fact that of the organization that he went to.
That's true.
And he's already having problems with the GM. Like,
that's true.
Because he doesn't want to report to the GM, he wants to report to the owner.
Yeah.
And that's going to cause issues.
So you think because of the internal issues, we should put the Giants and John Harbaugh in A tier?
And that's still not a bad tier, though.
It's not a bad tier. I think the Giants are set for the future.
I think the Falcons have a better upside than the Giants right now. Okay. But the Giants aren't far off. The Giants have the team, the players,
yeah.
But I think Stefanski has a better head on it, like a better grasp on his situation with the Falcons.
Okay.
But no, nothing to take away from the Giants because I think the Giants are going to be a good team next season.
I agree.
But it's going to be interesting to see how Harbaugh does because he's coming from the Ravens. The Ravens were loaded. Yeah. They were loaded with talent.
Yeah.
And he's been mediocre the past how many years?
That's true. All right, that's an interesting take on it. I was originally going to say the Giants and then the Falcons, but after hearing the GM drama and all that, I am willing to switch it. So yeah. Falcons in S tier, Giants in A, Baltimore in B, Tennessee in C, and then the Dolphins in the F tier.
Yeah. And honestly, if I'm being honest, I think if it was between the Bills and the Giants job, I think he would have wanted the Bills job.
Yeah. I think he didn't wait long enough.
No. Yeah. I think he was let's get the first one out there. And
yeah. Giants got good upside. Sean McDermott has been fired. Damn it.
No, but I'm not. I think the Giants are going to be good. I think they got a good team. I think they will have success. But you also got to think they're in a division with the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Commanders. Which the Commanders get younger, they could be a scary team. The Eagles just need to get their schemes together, and they're a solid team.
Hopefully that happens.
And the Cowboys just need to get a defense.
That's true.
And they just got a good defensive coordinator. So
yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see. I mean, Mike McDaniel's on the Chargers now. Dable's not going to be an Eagle.
Yeah. McDaniel's thing is funny to me. That honestly, it makes me laugh a lot. Mm-hmm. Just because, and this is all about my rant later, because
we can get to it.
I thought we wanted to wait for, because I wanted to talk a little baseball in the middle too.
Why don't we talk baseball? And then
we'll go back into let's rant about it.
Yeah. Let's talk some baseball.
All right, we got some baseball.
Depressing, because we've got Ranger Suarez putting on his Red Sox jersey with the media. They don't even sound happy.
And this is where we will
appreciate Ranger.
We will talk Philly. I'm going to talk all around the baseball league.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
The world right now. But that is, I would think that will hurt the Phillies a lot as far as pitching for the Red Sox. Because I'll tell you one thing, having a 1.43 ERA in the postseason, that's top 5.
Yeah.
In the history of the MLB.
Yep. But they wanted to keep Nola.
Which is done.
No disrespect to Nola, but yeah.
But he's not who he was.
No.
Andrew Painter was supposed to replace Nola, and we can't because Andrew Painter had Tommy John surgery.
You're saying you have confidence in the Phillies this year. Coming from a Philly fan, my confidence in them is minimal.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because they're almost the same exact team, and they had the number 2 seed last year.
I mean, every player's getting older.
But the thing that it does suck is they're getting older. But in baseball, age really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let's be real. It really doesn't. Unless you get a serious injury, then it does. In baseball, age really doesn't matter. I think they will be good. They'll either finish first or second in the East. And they'll be in the playoffs. But they have to make a trade or something to keep it going and keep fans interested, because let's be real, Dave Dombrowski has not done a good job in the offseason so far. Starting off with telling your best player that he's not elite anymore, that's the worst thing you could do. And talking to all this Bo Bichette hype and everything just for the Mets to go under your nose and sweep them out, which all the players right now are taking these short-term deals with big money just because there probably is going to be a lockout in the near future.
Yeah, and if you were a player,
you're getting money. When you're getting paid, you're getting paid. You're going to go to a team that's going to pay you.
If I was a player, I would love to get short-term short-term deals with a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because if you get those long deals, then you have like a Shohei deal where it's like you get paid this much, and only at the very end will you get all the money.
Well, and that's on
like,
honestly, that's on their agent and the player. Like that was a stupid deal.
Yeah.
Because
So
now you got to wait to get all that money.
If I had the option, I would do a short deal for a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Team. So
100%. There's nothing. There's no. But the thing that rubs me the wrong way with the Bo Bichette thing, and that could be on my let's rant about it take two. But now
at this point, you just gotta rant.
No, I got a good take for that.
Yeah.
Is you can't agree to a contract, and this is where I agree with some people that were saying it. Like your word, a lot of people, their word doesn't mean anything anymore.
Correct.
Like the Phillies legit agreed to his terms on the contract he wanted. Mm-hmm. Said, okay, we'll do it. Next morning, Bo Bichette is signing with the Mets for a 3. Like what?
Yeah.
And then he I don't know if you saw his interview. His interview was hilarious. He goes, this is a great city. I wanted to go to a team that has a winning culture. I'm like, the Phillies just destroyed the Mets last season.
Yeah, he got paid an extra $1 million to say that.
Yeah. Like, no, stop bullshitting. And I'm trying to cut off all my swearing, so I'm trying to cut that back a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's bullcrap. Be real. Just be honest. And that's what people aren't enough nowadays is honest. Just tell me what it is. What about it?
Yeah.
It's not because, they're a winning franchise. Yeah, the Mets are somewhat winning. It's because you got more money.
Yeah.
Like
that's exactly what
that's what he wants.
So he doesn't care about winning, he just wants more.
He's gonna get his ass booed when he comes to Philly.
Yes,
big
time. And I can't wait.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Sure, the Mets will probably beat the Phillies more in the regular season, but
I don't care what happens when it matters. The games matter in the postseason.
Exactly.
So hopefully, and honestly, I'm glad they didn't sign him because a lot of people are not Bone fans. I don't understand why. He's a really good third baseman. His defense has improved drastically from when he came up.
I love
he's 6'5". He's a big body at the corner, and he has a strong arm.
I love when players stay with the team, like Bone.
Yeah.
Overcome adversity.
Yeah.
And at this point...
This dude legit said, I effing hate this place. Yeah. Owned it.
Yep.
Owned it, and Philly fans were on it right away. Like, that's what we like. When a player owns it...
Yep.
That's when you know you have a good backbone for the city you play. In Philly, you need a backbone.
Philly's the
and I'll tell you one thing: a lot of players cannot play in Philly. Yep. They cannot play because they will not have the backbone for it.
Yep.
No, but I get what people because Bone was a 6'5" guy. He should be having power, hitting home runs. That's not who he is. Mm-hmm. He brings you a contact bat to the lineup, and that's what you need. You need a contact guy.
Because all these players in the lineup
power hitting.
Like they're aiming for the fence.
The thing is, it's not his fault that you want him in the 4-hole when he's not a 4-hole hitter.
Yeah.
He's like a 6-7 hole hitter. But you have to have him up there because I didn't mean it like that.
You didn't have to. That's already going to be a clip. Her side has already jumped on it and it's been made.
Oh, yeah, it's going to clip. No, but he's that type of hitter in that hole because he gets the contact. He hits for contact. He'll give you 15, 18 home runs.
Yeah.
He will.
Yeah.
But he's not going to give you 25 to 30. That's why you have Harper. That's why you got Schwarber. You need to find a guy that you can put in between those two to spread it out. Honestly, Schwarber should be 4. I would go...
I've been saying this for like 4 years now. Why is Schwarber leading off?
It doesn't make sense. I would go Turner.
He hits home runs in the 1 hole. I don't care.
Because people want to start off with a home run in the first inning. And
that's stupid.
That's not. It's because this is all analytics.
So get more at
and it's all the game. All sports are analytic based now, and it's terrible.
It's so annoying.
You start off with Turner, then I would go. Honestly, I would maybe put Bone in the 2-hole hitter. Move Turner around, and then you got Harper, a Schwarber, and then probably Garcia, which I think he's gonna be a good addition to that team.
I'd love for him to go up to the 2.
Garcia number 2.
And you put Bohm at 5 or 6.
That's not a bad. The way you can move it around so much, but this is what Thompson has to do. He can't do this Bone 4 hitter. He's not, and you're just gonna make. That's what makes people resent him is because they're putting him in a spot that he's not good at.
Yeah,
and it's not that Bone's not a good player. He's a solid player, and I hate how like Philly fans talk about him like he's garbage.
It's because most Philly fans aren't really.
Most Philly fans don't know baseball. And honestly, nothing against him. Baseball is a smart man sport. Like, it's all about thinking and what's my next step here. Like, what's.
Well, let's not talk too much about that.
Yeah, but no. Bohm's not a 4-hitter guy. He's either early in the lineup or late in the lineup, not the middle.
Yeah.
And that's where Thompson got to figure it out, and that's where he sucks at. That's where he sucks at being a manager, is the lineup and making decisions on pitchers.
I've never liked Thompson, and I'm going to say that. I've never liked
I think they grew, once the 2022 World Series. Yeah, didn't do shit. Because
just because they got there, it doesn't mean it's all because of Thompson. If anything, they would have.
They were riding a high.
Yes.
That's what they were doing.
Not Thompson's high, their own high.
And piggyback off, instead of going after Bo Bichette, I wish they would have went over after Bellinger. They need an outfielder. Because sadly, Marsh is not cutting it anymore.
Yeah, I like the caveman, but
and they're banking on Crawford being a star right away, and I hope he does, because he's been killing it in the farm system. I hope he comes up and he's a good hitter, but he's a great fielder. That's what they want. Mm-hmm. Now let's see if his bat can do something too, and that's why he's been down so long, is because his bat hasn't been major league ready. He's been minor league ready, but not major league ready yet.
Yeah.
So I wish they would have brought in more outfield depth. I mean, Harrison Bader's still out there, but we're talking about Harrison Bader like he's a freaking all-star, and he's not.
Yeah.
But now to piggyback off into the rest of the MLB, there's been a lot of signings. The Mets have been making a lot of moves, so good for them. But we'll see if it pays off for them, because will the Mets Met like they usually do? We'll see. Yeah. Who else? The Cubs signed Alex Bregman, so that's a good spot signing for them. Obviously, with the Red Sox, they signed Suarez. Good for him. He got paid. The sad thing is he was not going to get that contract with the Phillies.
No.
Because the Phillies deciding after they lost Bo Bichette, they re-signed Realmuto, which I wanted them to.
Yeah.
But the contract was not a good contract. 3 years for what was it? Was it $45 million? Something. It wasn't. But I would have signed him for maybe a year or two, not 3. Because he's getting older. Realmuto's still a top catcher, but he's not what he used to be. Like hitting wise.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a whole other thing. But then going around the rest of the league, who else had some signings?
I need to see a list.
I mean, I know Alonso signed with the Orioles. That was earlier in free agency. So that's a good move for them. Let's see. The Phillies have been making minor trades in that too for relief pitching.
We'd have to look at a list. I think next episode we'll cover more.
Yeah, we'll have to cover more baseball related and go from there. But
I want to get to, we're 35 minutes into the episode. We've been bantering a lot. What do you say we rant?
Are we going to start Let's Rant About It?
Yeah.
So this is the segment I thought it would be neat, is because of our show, Rant Banner.
Mm-hmm. We banter about sports a lot, but we don't rant.
Yeah. So, and I thought, let's make something and let's rant about it. Mm-hmm. I thought that's a cool segment. I think it's a good segment to go with this.
I do. I'm just saying, I'm going to piss myself off in this segment.
That's the point of it. It's the rant about it. And for people watching live, if you want to rant about anything, just throw it out there. When we get it more figured out, we'll bring into it, and we'll have a segment. Let's rant about it.
We went live last week, and we had a Steelers fan come on and rant about Mike Tomlin.
So that was pretty good. That was good. Yeah, that was good.
We need things like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Thinking about what is there to rant about?
So you
have things to rant about. I don't have anything to rant about.
I have 2. If you want me to do one first, and then you go, and then I'll go ahead.
Yeah, because I need to think about something that's pissing me off, and this just doesn't have to be about sports.
It could be about anything, but today mine are about sports.
Okay.
But it could be about anything, someone looks at you the wrong way. I don't know.
Sure.
I know the last one I said something about gym equipment and how I was at the gym.
Yeah.
But
all right, this is gonna be the first ever.
This is the first one officially on.
Yep.
And it's Let's Rant About It.
Let's rant about it. Denny, what do you bring to the table? What do you want to rant about today?
I'm gonna rant about my beloved Eagles. And particularly my beloved quarterback, and that's Jalen Hurts. A lot of people. And this goes along with the OC hiring, trying to get the OC in here. Mm-hmm. And it's sadly, I guess it's more based on the Philly media and WIP and all the stuff I hear all week, and how they have nothing to talk about except for Jalen Hurts. Anything they talk about, it comes back to Jalen Hurts. And it makes no sense to me whatsoever, because the dude's a proven winner. He has a down year, but his down year is in the fucking Sorry, excuse my language.
It's okay.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's in the wild card round of the playoffs. That is Jalen Hurts' floor. His ceiling is Super Bowl MVP.
Yep.
A lot of QB's ceilings are wild card in the playoffs.
And their floor is nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert.
Herbert.
To go on about it is, I was listening to WIP this week. They're talking about the OC and stuff like that and who they're going to bring in. And particularly, like, the guys that don't play the sport, like, you know who they are. I don't need to say their names because they
will say we do rant about WIP a lot.
But it's the issue.
It's justified.
And it's justified.
Yeah.
So
what's your rant?
So my rant is, they were talking about how the reason why OCs like McDaniels and Dable aren't looking at Philly is because their main reason why they don't want it is because of Jalen. I want to say to that is, how? I don't get it. The dude, he's putting up numbers, but he's putting up numbers that no one likes. He's putting up ways to win games. He was able to manage to get 11-6 on a scheme that was terrible, and your star receiver was saying it since week 3.
And we were saying it since week 0.
Pretty much.
Saying it the whole season.
Your quarterback showed you signs in February that it wasn't good. But to get past that, they want to say that the reason why the Eagles' OC job isn't attractive is because of the quarterback, when in fact it was really about, in my opinion, the head coach, because he is a cheerleader. He's not a coach. And if you need to bring in an OC that is fully gets everything for the offense, what's the point of a coach like that?
Yeah.
2, the Philly media. Because the Philly media is trashing everything all the time. You really think a coach wants to come to a team where you listen to the local media and all they're doing is bashing a quarterback or the coach or... Yeah.
There's a reason why Philly's so negative. Same reason why, like, the country is so negative, because media.
The media is the biggest problem.
Media is the biggest problem in any aspect of life.
Yeah. And they get paid to do it, I get it. Mm-hmm. And I keep listening, and I shouldn't, because it just amps me up. And I should stop. And the other thing with the OC thing is, apparently, because they want full control of the offense, which I get, and they should have full control of the offense. But it's a rumor stating that Stoutland doesn't want to give up the run game coordinator spot. And in my opinion, he's an O-line coach. Yeah. He shouldn't really have a say in the run game. Yeah. And it should be OC or the running back coach and the head coach that control the run game and go from there. Like, he should have somewhat of a say because he's the O-line coach, but not complete. And if that's what's holding these OCs back from coming here, maybe you got to have a word with Stoutland and say, listen, your O-line sucked this season. Focus on them. Yeah. And let the run game go to the offensive coordinator, because in the end, that's who's going to be making the decisions, not the O-line coach.
It's very fair.
Because Stoutland he had a down season in coaching. And to give benefit of the doubt, like, there were injuries, like Dickerson was hurt all season. Juergens was hurt all season. Maliotti did not have a good year. Steen was pretty much thrown in there after Mekhi Becton went to the Chargers. And Lane Johnson's been out pretty much all season. Mm-hmm. But
hurt all season.
But it isn't on the quarterback. Like, yeah, you can say Hurts didn't have a great season, which no one's saying he had a great season.
No, we're just saying...
But he didn't have a bad season.
We're saying he shouldn't be to blame.
No. Like, you can blame him a little bit, because, like, there are some times where I see him and he does miss a throw here and there.
Like every quarterback.
But not when he's getting pressure in his face right away. Obviously, he's going to have bad throws.
Yep.
Like, and everyone keeps saying, like, Hurts has all these limitations in that. But what are they?
Yeah.
I keep hearing he has limitations, but no one has said what they are.
He can't throw.
And they want to say he can't throw. He throws a nice deep ball, honestly. Yeah. Like, he's been able to work on that.
He doesn't do enough because all they call is curl routes.
And that's with that scheme.
Yep.
You want to go back to saying he can't throw it over the middle. Go back to Kellen Moore's offense, throwing slants to A.J. Brown over the middle all day, every day. Him and Devontae were working like it was nothing.
Yep.
And now you go to
exact team.
A scheme that you just do pitch routes and go routes. That's no scheme. That's no way to have success on the football field.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just to go off the first rant. Is to me, it's not Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's more on the head coach. And honestly, I'm throwing Philly media out there because it's a big problem.
Yeah.
When all they're doing is bashing people. I guarantee you, Hurts comes out, has a great season next year, like has high numbers. They will still find crap to pick and poke and
Always.
say he's not doing this, he's not doing that. He's not doing it to your liking.
So while you were ranting, I was thinking about what I could rant about, and I'm not as negative minded right now. I'm not in like a negative headspace.
That's good though.
I just cleaned this whole room out, and then you talking about the damn Eagles just pissed me off. So now I've got some things I want to talk about. I don't even know where to start.
I mean, we could rant about the computer.
We could talk about my dumbass computer that always freezes up whenever I go live, which thank goodness I'm getting a.
So if it shows that, does that mean we're frozen right now?
Yeah, they can still hear us talk, sure. But I mean, it's just frozen like that.
Yeah, okay.
Once I get the computer in here, which will be tomorrow, we won't have to worry about this anymore, technical difficulties and all that. I'd like to talk about how expensive things are. I want to get a good mic, $250. I want to get a camera. Mics are fine because you're going to use these mics.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these cameras are like $800. On that phone, you can do anything. On a camera, you record.
So people on the live, if you want to send better episodes and videos,
yeah, send us some gifts, please. But it's not.
If you are entertained by our podcast,
yeah. But not even like talking about equipment to start a show because it's a commitment. I get it. You're spending a lot of money to do something that you're going to do often, which is what we've been doing. And to be honest, I probably should get a camera and a microphone. But even like football games now. And I get it when your team does better, the ticket prices go up. How expensive are Eagles tickets now?
I think it's all Philly sports. Honestly.
It's all Philly sports.
I was looking at opening day tickets, and the cheapest I've seen are like for like $200.
And it shouldn't be that way. I'm so tired of corporate like greed. Even when you think about wrestling now, like TKO taking over WWE. When I went to WrestleMania 40. Those tickets were expensive, but I was going for 2 nights, and average ticket for each night was probably, what was it, 1,000 total. So it was about, I got 2 tickets. It was about $250 a night for WrestleMania for pretty good seats. The next year, I get it, it's in Vegas. The cheapest tickets I could find there, 1 seat, it was like $2,000. It was so insane. Like if you wanna stand ringside for a scripted show, it's about $6,000 for a ticket.
That's insane.
It's insane.
And well, the thing is, and nowadays they're only making it affordable for the people that have money.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, because you're not have money.
So now
you're like, $6,000. That's chump change. Here you go.
Yeah. So now they're having rich people go to games instead of fans.
$6,000. That's how much I'm making a month.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like fans aren't going to games anymore because now it's like rich people.
And that's the biggest issue with sports in that right now is the true fans aren't able to go to the games because you're pricing it so high. When a hot dog and a soda costs $20 at a baseball game,
yeah,
what?
Yeah, it's like what are you doing? And then you want to talk about Ticketmaster and all these
and the
fees that you have.
Dude, the fees are ridiculous. Fees.
Yes.
And the fees. No, but it's nuts when you look at it. It's like $50 worth of fees for one ticket. That's like $150. You're really paying $200.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yep. Like when I got what was it? I forget what it was. I think Metallica. Total prices, I got like 6 seats for a 2-night event. So it was like $3,000. It was like, no, it was like, it was $2,200. Total with the fees was $3,000.
Yeah, it makes sense.
$800 of fees?
Yeah.
Like, I get it, you're facilitating the tickets, but it's just.
I think the one thing people gotta do realize is money comes back. So like if you want to if you want to go and do something, go and do it. Like you want to travel, money will come back. It sucks at the time because you're like, damn, my bank account just took a hit.
Yeah.
But you'll have the memories, you'll have the like it's fun to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's also on how things are nowadays. Like the price of living is outrageous, and then how much people make, it doesn't balance out. And that's one thing with businesses. They don't realize it. Like, oh, you want to raise? Yeah, I want to raise because I'm not making anything. Like, you want to take more than you give. You got to do something. It is honestly insane how for a sporting event you're paying out your butt.
Yeah. So I didn't have something to rant about coming into this. So I was just kind of thinking like, what's a broad thing I could talk about?
Yeah.
Money. So
money's a big.
Next episode we'll be ranting about something. I will have a topic. This idea was brought to me about a half hour ago, so I will have something else.
We will have a rant. Let's rant about it.
Yeah.
Segment every episode.
Every episode.
I think that's something good to do. We'll have something that we look forward to ranting about because we record once a week. I think eventually down the road when we have more time and like it's not cold and miserable out, we'll do more things.
Yeah.
But at least for now, like at least every episode we'll do a let's rant about it segment. And
I couldn't talk about traffic. I was going to talk about traffic originally.
Dude, I can't.
Everyone hates traffic. You know, like you've all heard it before. Use your damn turn signal. It's just. I don't want to talk about traffic. I don't need to.
Yeah, no.
Enough has been said about it.
Or like in the wintertime, people don't clean up stuff and then you slip on ice. And
yes, that's true.
But yeah.
Do you have another thing you want to rant?
I do have something I want to rant. One last thing I want to rant about, and it is sports based, and it is honestly the MLB and all of MLB.
Okay.
And I didn't include this signing in this offseason so far because I wanted to bring it into the segment.
Okay.
And the one signing that did happen.
You can keep going.
The one thing that did happen that I wanted to bring into this was the Dodgers and the MLB. Now they will be the leading cause of the lockout in the MLB. If anyone doesn't know, the Dodgers already have an all-star lineup. Their lineup legit is an all-star team. And I saw their first signing was Edwin Diaz, which is a solid closer. I mean, he's on his decline now, but he's still a solid arm in the bullpen after they had a rookie closer who's supposed to be phenomenal, and they bring in another one. So their bullpen alone is stacked. And also to bring that on with the Phillies losing Bo Bichette was the Dodgers ended up signing Kyle Tucker to a, was it 4-year, $246 million contract, $60 million contract? Yeah. The dude's going to make like $60,000 a year.
Yeah, $60,000.
I mean, $60 million. Yeah, $60 million. I wish that's how they should get paid. Like, and that's the other thing is, professional athletes should not be getting paid millions of dollars.
Very overpaid.
Yeah,
for
that's for
contribution they have to society compared to people that actually matter.
That's for a whole nother. That's for next week.
Yeah, next week's rant.
Next week's rant. That'll be next. But my thing is, the MLB needs to implement a cap. Mm-hmm. They need to implement cap.
Yeah, I agree.
They need a salary cap, and it's been going on way too long. You get teams that can go and buy whatever player they want, and they end up going and deferring the money out. Like the Dodgers signed Shohei, deferred $600 million of his contract to his last year playing with the Dodgers. This team should not be, and I get it. Like even Harper said, well, that's loser talk, which I get. But they just won 2 World Series in a row. Mm-hmm. They just added a top closer, and they added the best outfielder on the market.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you're not pissed at that? There's no way you're not. And the MLB really needs to implement a salary cap. I
talk about home field advantage, home city advantage, like LA. If you're in LA, that's the whole reason why.
Yeah.
Because they have more money in LA. You're not going to see the Oakland A's getting this sort of.
No, and the only thing that's going to help them is that they're moving to Vegas.
Yeah.
But now let's look at it. Compare the Dodgers. Millions of dollars, They sent over $1 billion to the mound in Game 7 of the World Series. How is that even possible?
Yeah.
Over $1 billion to the mound in Game 7 of the World Series.
Yep.
And the Rockies, I think their whole wage for all their players is like maybe $60 million. You might have to look that up, but I'm pretty sure his Dan Plus is only like $60 million.
That's crazy.
The Dodgers sent over $1 billion to the mound in Game 7. No, a team like the Rockies cannot compete with a team like the Dodgers. There's no competition in the MLB anymore, and something needs to be done about it. And they really need to implement a salary cap.
Yep.
And I'm going to keep on saying that until it happens. they will have a lockout next year.
Yep.
Next year or the following year, there will be a lockout because it really isn't fair to teams that the Dodgers are able to do this just because they're in a city and state that just brings in more and more money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's unfair. I truly think it's unfair. And it's not just because the Dodgers keep winning. Well, it is. But it's also because other teams can't compete with that.
Yeah.
You cannot compete with people being able to pay these players a 4-year contract worth $200-some million, where it's like, the Rockies can't do that.
No, they can't.
The Athletics can't do that.
People want to complain. It's like, oh, well, they have the city to do it. Why are you complaining? They could just pay everyone. Like, all teams could have the same cap, and then you could put that other money towards better things. You guys do know that, like, money, these athletes make more than enough money. If you pay them, like, if you pay the Rockies more and you pay the Dodgers a little bit less, they would still be comfortable in life. It's ridiculous how much money they have.
It's honestly insane to me.
You don't even need that much money.
Why does Shohei need $700 million?
What's he going to do with it?
Why does Juan Soto can't field for shit? I can field better than Juan Soto, and he's getting paid $700 million just to hit the ball, and he barely ever does it.
Yeah. Yep. But he gets paid.
And I stand on that too, by the way. I can feel better than Juan Soto.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't doubt that.
No, but it kills me how these players are getting paid so much money.
Yeah.
And I honestly feel for like the lower class team. That's what they're lower class
teams. Yep.
Compared to the Dodgers.
Yep.
Spending billions of dollars on players, and they keep on spending more and more money each year. How is it the Phillies have trouble spending $200 million for Bo Bichette, but then the Dodgers just signed Kyle Tucker for over $200 million?
Yeah. It's very true.
Like,
so at the end of the day, it's sports and entertainment. And they make,
and that's what it is, entertainment. I'll tell you one thing:
hard family.
The Dodgers
in 10 generations.
If the Dodgers are in the World Series this year, I'm not fucking watching it.
I wouldn't either. I only watched this last World Series because I was at someone's house and it was on.
Yeah,
that was it.
Honestly, I'm not. If they are in the World Series again, I'm not watching.
Yeah,
because there's no point.
Yeah,
there's no point.
Yep, it's very true.
And just to end that rant, MLB needs a salary cap. That's all I'm going to say.
That's all you need to say. That's all that needs to be said.
Yeah.
And I saw someone else comment, they need a salary floor. Like, they need a floor and a ceiling. Because people were complaining about how, like, a lot of teams don't spend any money.
Yeah.
There needs to be a floor and a ceiling. There needs to be a range that every team has the same amount of money that they should be spending in the offseason.
No, and that's the truth.
And if you want, you can give incentive. If you get more wins, you can spend more money.
Well, and that's what happens. I know in the NFL, if your team wins the Super Bowl, you get a bonus.
Yep.
And that's what they should be doing, is have these teams more competitive. Like, these teams aren't balanced out at all.
Yeah, it's not even competitive.
It's the same.
If the Dodgers, it's just a bunch of billionaires that just give them money. It's like, here's fun.
And then one of them gets busted for freaking betting, and he blames it on as an interpreter. Pete Rose, one of the best baseball players ever, isn't in the Hall of Fame because of betting.
Yep.
And then he dies, and guess what the MLB's going to do? They're probably going to put him all in the Hall of Fame now. Yeah. They better not, because it's bullcrap.
Yeah, it is bullcrap.
He should have been put in how long ago, but because he bet, they're like, nah. But Shohei Ohtani,
Shohei's not going to make the Hall of Fame, right?
Shohei Ohtani, who, that was my interpreter. No, that was you dumbass.
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah. The interpreter was like telling him what he just won.
Yeah. You got busted betting, and now you're blaming it on your interpreter. Oh my god, that's a whole other thing. That's annoying.
Yeah, that's another thing.
But no, Shohei's good, but to be $700 million,
I don't think any human is worth $700 million in sports.
There's people that save lives that don't even make that money. And you're just playing a child's game.
Yeah, at this point, it's a joke. Like,
and this better be a clip. It's gotta be a clip.
Yeah, clip.
MLB needs a salary cap.
MLB,
and
yes.
I'll tell you one thing. There's gonna be a lockout coming.
Yeah.
There will be a lockout, and it's sad, but it's true. And hopefully, they get a salary cap because they need it.
Yes, they do desperately.
Because it's not fair that the Dodgers keep on spending more and more money, getting all these top players, and then you got teams like the Rockies that can't get anything.
And who would complain? Who would complain about a salary cap? The players? Are they going to wipe their $100 bills, their tiers with $100 bills? Like, oh man, we don't get players. You're taking away our money. They're like, how much?
And that's not. And I get they want to say, oh, I got to pay my agent. You're still walking away with millions of dollars.
Yes.
Hell, even if you got to pay 50% to taxes and your agents, if you're based on Shohei's contract, he's still walking away $300 million.
Yeah. It's like, we're not trying to say that MLB players should be broke. We're saying they make too much money.
We're saying all professional athletes make too much money.
Yeah.
You're getting paid to play a child's sport. Like, but then you got people out here doing things that actually matter with their lives.
Firefighters, doctors, police officers, lawyers, like people that actually do things that change lives and help lives. But no. 80K, nah.
No, just to end that rant on Let's Rant about it. The MLB needs a salary cap implemented big time, and hopefully it happens.
Pretty good rants. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this episode. We're about at an hour right here. I hope this recording ended up going through. It probably did. There's always drama with that. This will hopefully be the last episode with any drama. Make sure you check us out on Instagram and TikTok. That's where we post all of our clips and our short form content. I've been Mike. He's been Denny. And thank you for watching.